going for my other tab. Um, Live stream will start here. It's searching, so I will start. Having some problems, psychic attack. It's painful, and I will be talking about this also. This Chickenwingsteve, another accusation against me of being a victim. Oh, it started. So I've come here. Live chat is open now. Being a victim, playing the victim card. If I had to play the victim card, so I would have done it long time ago when my cousin used me and abused, like, in a way. And then he liked this beautiful girl. So, you know, I would have, I don't know what you say about victim card or what, playing a victim here. But I don't think I was playing the victim. I went on with my life. Never complained to anyone, not even the girl. He started to, get enamored by her beauty and all this, fell in love with her. If I had to play the victim card, I would have done it long time ago. Uh, Sorry, I'm trying to get up. No, ouch, my body is hurting. It's like completely stressed, and there's a molestation going on. And so if, God forbid, like, you don't know what I've been through, even now it's on me. If I had to play the victim card in 1980, when my cousin I saw fell in love with a beautiful girl, right? I would have wallowed and complained and went to my aunt and cried about it and all this. But I was just asking my aunt if, if there's any beauty in me or what. That I did, but I never went even complaining to this guy, because now he was like too good, Mr. They act that we can't approach them, right? So they have this thing, like he wouldn't give me the right now to approach him and say that what you've done. You used me, and it's very subtle. But anyways, I found another boy to fell in love with. I fell in love with, and I thought at that time, and I was going to marry him, and I wrote to my father about it. So I'm not playing any victim card. God forbid, like this, I was just reading an article against a cult, and the person is saying, I'm sick and tired of writing about it, but can't help it, right? We need to help, and they need to also keep writing about it. Like, what can we do? We're stuck in this. So, like, I need to come and talk about this. Another thing is coming to me that maybe this father's sister, Zakia, it's a long story, I can't talk. But in search of the Hindu who helped Zakia destroy my mother and her children. Right, so I'm being attacked again. I have my suspicions now. It's that someone helped, we knew from Karachi, like I had overheard that my grandmother was indulging in black magic against my mother and all. and her daughter too, like Zakia. So in Karachi, everything is possible, and even in the 1970s, since they were very wicked with my mother, 13-year-old when she got married. So we're not playing victim cards. If you were raped, God forbid, or your daughter or your wife, and some like cult warners are, they keep coming and telling us because the cult leaders don't tire from uh, preying on people, right? So they also have some psychic powers, and seeing the vulnerability of mine, and even in London, um, there was this thing, mind reading and all. I found out, I learned in London. Uh, so people could have got me from there also. Vulnerable person because I had chronic fatigue, and someone did tell me that there's something on you. Two people told me that someone has done some black magic on your mother and you, uh, and all this. So, like if a rape case, like every time psychic rapes. I mean, I'm tired of this, but I have to talk about this. So I find it also difficult in one go. In piecemeals, I come, and when I'm attacked severely, if I have a headache, I can't come. But when I don't have a headache, I can muster up strength to come here and talk about what happened to me. For your information, Chickenwingsteve, I didn't go after my cousin like a fatal attraction or play the victim game. Cry, what has he done to me? He used me and all this. I was a child. He was much older than me. I think 5 years older than me. So no, I could have played a victim card a long time ago against my cousin, my grandmother. And the thing is that we don't play victim card. That's why we look to people also, kind of cold and not that, what do you call it, criminals. We look like we have committed, we're bad. And and these wicked people, covert narcissistically, they work cunningly, slyly. So, what may seem to you now that I'm playing a victim card? I mean, I think rape victims should come and tell their story and all this. Not playing the victim card or anything of that sort. And if in this condition has happened, I've been going through unspeakable pain and sufferance that I don't want to suffer. I never wanted to suffer. Oh, my cousin left me, and I didn't even complain about this like that. I just asked my youngest aunt when she was over. I said, "Oh, I'm not as beautiful as this girl." And she said, "No, no, but your beauty is different. Like there's something in your face." And she tried to console me like that, but I really thought because she was my aunt, maybe she was consoling me. So I would have played the victim card long time ago. At this point in time, you're attacking me like this. Well, it's not done. It's not on. As I'm being attacked, I've challenged this Hindu guy who I feel helped. I don't know, we're not supposed to take names. I could get into So, and so I'm wondering if some Hindu in there was a good Hindu. I had a good friend. I had a good principal. He helped me a lot. But then there are these people. This one looks like Asad Khan. Pathan. Paramahamsa Vishwananda. Now I've read his, again I went searching. This is not love. Bhakti Margali, this cult leader. This is not love. Love is set you free. So yeah, sometimes I get confused about this. Like the master has got this cult leader has got me also. Like no, this is no. When there's love, there's no this thing. You see, Krishna never controlled Radharani or his gopis, right? So they don't have that. And in love, you don't judge the other person. You just love. You see what Mother Teresa said? That when you judge, you cannot love. So if Paramahamsa Vishwananda is playing with your ego, guilt, and all this, then that's not love. Just love. You see his thing was logo, or his logo is a horse and all, but and the what you call that, the sacred flower. But just love. Then just love. Then you don't have to feel guilty or anything, or work with the ego. When the master comes and love, with just love, it's a different thing altogether. So I might change my, that distance mind control and all this. If it possessed, I might get angry at myself, or change my opinion and say, sorry, no, he's a true master. Let's see when that will happen, or if it will happen again. It's happened before, but right now I feel that this is not just love. So he's really got his sick. I don't want to talk about it. Not further than what you've done with this control. So even the dream came that I was supposed to marry him, this, that. But the thing is that no matter how handsome or charismatic the person is, thank God, and no matter how much I love the person, I would not cry for a man. Only once I did for for once I cried because there was a person I wanted to marry, right? That person, I felt he was giving me a hard time. Then he called my cousin and said, please talk to your cousin. So I don't know, maybe my father got to him and told him not to meet me. So he was a year older to me, and we were both Shias. I met him in Karachi in 1985, somewhere 86, 85, 84, 1985, yeah, in a school. So that's all. I didn't cry for my cousin. It's not worth it. It was not worth it. Yes, for Miss Tissa, my teacher, much breakdowns of it. So I don't think it's. But if you want to cry, that's okay. But don't waste your time on a person who doesn't care for you. Oh, yeah, don't waste your time on that. I can just say, I don't know. Maybe you can cry, it's good, healthy. Uh, so, but I don't play the. And crying and grieving is good, even if the person is not worth you. Um, so, hope you come out of it and find a person who's worth you. So, this. Sorry, I don't know how to say it. I don't want to undermine. Of course, you can grieve. Yeah, because, it's these heartbreakers and terrible people. So there's a terrible cult leaders. They don't care. They are narcissistic. They want power. They want people to bow to their feet. And I tell you that, I don't know, love, the beloved, when Krishna would come and bow at your feet, right? How can these cult leaders do this to that great Krishna? How he, Arjun with Arjun. No, Paramahamsa Vishwananda seems like a cult leader to me. Yeah, so recently also something he said and it wasn't right. A mad woman? What a story, please. It's, God, I don't know. Right now I'm not in myself, but when I talk, I was a very quiet person. So I don't even sound myself when I talk. Um, they made it like this. One day I was telling my cousin in Dubai that do I sound sincere? Because sometimes it seems that I'm not myself. I'm not sincere. So these things like coming, these devils, and all, they make you doubt yourself, doubt in yourself. This is what the cult leader does too. But love gives, oh God, love is something really, God will come and bow at your feet. He won't make you slaves of Him to tell you to, it's like this Islam. Prophet Muhammad is the cult leader in Islam, not God, Allah. So, you see, I was just watching this on education about cult leaders and what they do. This video on YouTube. So there's a doctor. So she was talking, and it's like decision. They decide for you. Once they've decided for you, oh my God, and they play on the guilt, ego, and all this. While I'm talking, I just want to say that I'll be slow and like usual because there's an attack on my body inside and all. This is not playing, this is making you aware of what pain I'm going through. Um, if I make mistakes and if I can't talk properly and slow, I hope you understand why. And I've got my eyes closed also, like this, you see. So please overlook and bear with me. But I have to talk about this. It sometimes gets too much for me. Love is not. So decision, did like Prophet Muhammad, that Surah Azab ayat. So I can use that Surah Azab ayat 36, when Allah and the Messenger have decided, you have no say in it. Mm. It's sick. So these cult leaders of Hindustan or Bharat, they're doing this. See, just love. I don't know. Krishna was great. I think in when he was talking to Arjun, we didn't have a person like him. We are told in Surah Najm that will you dispute with them? You can't even you know, imagine God is here and Arjun and Krishna, right? Type, and I'm saying, no, I'm sorry, I don't believe in you. Can you give me more evidence? And well, I don't want to fight. And God is saying, in human form, no, Zara, you have to fight. And I'm saying, no, God, why should I kill people and fight with them? This is violence. We didn't have that. They said fight means fight. And why wouldn't you fight? Okay, a little reasoning was used in the Quran. But the ones who didn't want to fight. Okay, so there's if you don't fight, there's a difference on how. Do you see the way Krishna is talking to Arjun? But he, at one time, I read the Bhagavad Gita. I think he says like, "Be a man, Arjun," and but that statement is like I doubted it. You see, so. And I was reading it. Part of it, I was. It's not. You can't compare it to the this Prophet Muhammad thing and his Allah. But I don't know then. But I think love. Some things maybe I was objecting to in the Bhagavad Gita, like be a man, Arjun, fight. No. Where does it say be a man? Wait a minute. Let me see. Be a man, Arjun. Here, this I really be a man, Arjun, or maybe I'm so used to Quran. Oh, Bible. Oh, Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita. Be a man, fight, Arjun. Does he say that? Don't be a coward. Well, Krishna, is it cowardice? Troublesome mind, it is restless. No, but it's not right. No, it is right to fight right now because what is it? I have forgotten. Because they want to fight you. Can't find that. Be a man, Arjun. Where is it? When does Krishna say? Be a man, Arjun, fight. 1. Just fight and you will be victorious over your enemies in battle. Arjun speaks for us all when he describes the troublesome mind. It is restless because it keeps flitting in different directions from subject to subject. Does Krishna say be a man? Maybe I've forgotten, I'm not sure, sorry about this. What does to fight in Bhagavad Gita? Only the fortunate warriors, O Arjun, get such an opportunity for an unsought war that is like an open door to heaven. If you will not fight this righteous war, then you will fail in your duty, lose your reputation, and incur sin. Dangerous because Quran ayats, but only one or two ayats like this. For a respectable man like you, get up, Arjun, fight. Don't be a coward, Arjun. Let's see if I can say this. I'm in search like this. Maybe I find it. Don't be a coward, Arjun. But Krishna, would it be cowardice? Oh. Yes. This verse in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2, verse 34. Oh. People will speak of you as a coward. So what? Let people speak. And a deserter. For a respectable person, infamy is worse than death. Social prestige is very important. Sorry, I disagree with this. Oh. Oops. So I disagree. I wonder how many Hindus will come after me to kill me. Because they disagree. So Sri Krishna advises Arjun to give up concern for the results and instead, no, he says that don't be a coward. Be strong. Long answer in reading the Bhagavad Gita. Sri Krishna calls Arjun a hypocrite. And a hypocrite and a coward because of his refusal to fight or offer resistance. That be no. Do not become a coward, O Arjun, because it does not befit you. Shake off this trivial weakness of your heart. Yeah. Trivial weakness. Did he promise to fight that he would be a hypocrite if now he didn't? Oh God, what is this? Let me just get my head. Oh. What is this really? Yes, because it is the reason why Gita was narrated. Don't take Arjun as ordinary warrior. In fact, he was part of Krishna who asked so that Krishna could recite it. Do not become a coward. Humanity is liberatex. Let me see this translation. Oh. Laura Getty and Keyangi Kwan, University of North Georgia. The Bhagavad Gita records the conversation, yes. Chapter 1. Oh, this is a whole article, yes. There. I do not wish to kill my teachers, uncles, sons, grandfathers. Huh? maternal uncles, fathers-in-law, grandsons, brothers-in-law, oh my God, and other relatives who are about to kill us. Oh, they're about to kill us. Even for the sovereignty of the three worlds, let alone for this earthly kingdom, O Krishna. O Lord Krishna, what pleasure shall we find in killing our cousin brothers? Upon killing these felons, we shall incur sin only. Therefore, we should not kill our cousin brothers. How can we be happy after killing our relatives, O Krishna, though they are blinded by greed and do not see evil in the destruction of the family, or in sin in being treacherous to friends? Why should not we, who clearly see evil in the destruction of the family, think about turning away from this sin, O Krishna? Now the answer Krishna gives, I don't think see, the first time I read the Bhagavad Gita, eternal family traditions goes on. Oh Krishna, we've been told Krishna that people with family destroyed. Now we just cannot. So Arjun wants to say, let them kill me, but one person killing all these family members, let me kill myself, right? Let me just get killed. Lord Krishna spoke these words to Arjun, whose eyes were tearful and downcast, and who was overwhelmed with compassion and despair. Lord Krishna said, how has the dejection come to you at this juncture? This is not fit for a person of noble mind and deeds. Yes, but Krishna, better that I die than kill my family members, badnaam them. Better that I keep quiet. It is disgraceful. No. And it does not lead one to heaven or earth. I don't want heaven. I'm like Arjun. Do not become a coward, oh Arjuna. Zahra, don't become a coward. I just turn away. Be quiet. Don't take names of your relatives, because it does not befit you. Shake off this trivial weakness of your heart. I feel like crying. And get up for, no, I can't. So yes, I couldn't. I'm worse than Arjun. Arjun said, how shall I strike my grandfather, my guru, and all other relatives? Krishna, it's better that you kill me, who are worthy of my respect, with arrows in battle, O Krishna. It would be better indeed to live on alms in this world than to slay these noble personalities, because by killing them, I would enjoy wealth and pleasures stained with their blood. Terrible. We do not know which alternative to fight, or to quit is better for us. I think quitting is better. Further, we do not know whether we shall conquer them. Yes, I don't want to enjoy the lives. My senses are overcome by my weakness of pity, and my mind is confused about duty, dharma. Please tell me what is better for me. Why are you asking? You see, this guru, master would say, then why are you asking? But Krishna went on. You see, recently, like this guru say, you will not like the answer we gurus give you, the master gives you. And then still Arjun is asking Krishna, please tell me what is better for me. Still. And this Krishna is enduring. This is only the second chapter of the Bhagavad Gita. These people are not like Krishna. Just as a person puts on new garments. So I skipped a lot, I think. The spirit is eternal body. But Krishna, if Arjun fights, isn't it better that we should let ourselves be killed by them? No. Krishna said, the answer Krishna gave to Arjun didn't satisfy me. O King, Lord Krishna, as if smiling, spoke these words to the distressed Arjuna in the midst of the two armies. I do not perceive that gaining an unrivaled and prosperous kingdom on this earth, or even lordship over all the celestial controllers, will remove the sorrow that is drying up my senses. O King, Lord Krishna, as if smiling, spoke these words to the distressed Arjuna in the midst of two armies. Lord Krishna said, you grieve for those who are not worthy of grief. This, and yet speak words of wisdom. The wise grieves neither for the living nor for the dead. Just as the soul acquires a childhood body, death is inevitable. And then invisible spirit, Atma is eternal. The one who thinks that the spirit is a slayer and the one who thinks the spirit is slain, both are ignorant, because the spirit neither slays nor is slain. Yes, O Arjun, how can a person who knows that the spirit is indestructible, eternal, unborn, and immutable kill anyone or causes anyone to be killed? But even then, in body, and how can the spirit make the body kill another? All beings are unmanifest or invisible to our physical eyes before death, and after death they manifest between the birth and the death. Only what is there to grieve about? Because, yes, what is there to grieve about, Krishna? There is a lot to grieve about. If they recognize that the spirit was from Krishna, the Lord, in them also the same, would they be fighting? So greedy for land and all. O Arjuna, the spirit that dwells in the body of all beings is eternal, indestructible. Therefore you should not mourn for anybody. The body, the relationships here on earth, they did not respect the ties, family ties. Lord Krishna reminds Arjuna of his duty as a warrior. I really don't want to be a warrior. I've put myself in Krishna's shoes. Considering also your duty as a warrior, you should not waver like this. Because there's nothing more auspicious for a warrior than a righteous war. Only the fortunate warriors, O Arjuna. No, I have you by my side, Krishna. Let it be. right? Let's walk away. Get such an opportunity for an unsought war. Okay, of course, Arjuna did not seek this war. He's just in self-defense now. That is like an open door to heaven. Open door to heaven. But I have you, Krishna. Let them kill me. I die for you. Let the arrows come. If you will not fight this righteous war, how is it righteous? Then you will fail in your duty, lose your reputation, and incur sin. Please, Krishna. Incur sin? No. Let me just get this. Oh God, where's my incur sin? Oh God, I'm bending too much. Incur sin. Wait a minute. If you will not fight this righteous war, then you will still reputation. The one who loves, what is reputation? People already laugh, right? Whether you sit at home, they talk and incur sin. Why? People will talk about your disgrace forever. To the honored, dishonor is worse than death. The great warriors will think that you have retreated from the battle out of fear. Those who have greatly esteemed you will lose respect for you. You could say that your enemies will speak many unmentionable words, Krishna. Oh God. You can say that if you don't, you see, you have to protect a certain no, but this talking about reputation and this, the whole world can be against me, but if God is with me, Krishna, I thought I only had to explain it to God. The world can laugh at me and say, I didn't want to kill. Peace, I give you life. You wanted to kill me? Oh, but Krishna can say that, these dirty people will take over. So Arjun, don't let them take over this land. And this is like, what do you call that? Rights, violation of rights. Therefore, get up, kill these greedy people who are violating their other people's rights. This land is for you, Arjuna. I gave it to you. No, you earned it. Treating pleasure and pain, gain and loss, and victory and defeat alike. Engage yourself in your duty. But Krishna just doesn't give the right reason here. So here I had to depart from Bhagavad Gita, sorry. No. But you see, he goes on, and I tried. Then what happens? You have control over doing your respective duty only. My duty, but no control or claim over the results. What is my duty as a warrior? I can leave that's not my duty. My duty is to love, right? Do your duty to the best of your ability, O Arjuna, with your mind attached to the Lord. abandoning worry and selfish attachment to the results, yeah, and remaining calm in both success and failure. I give myself to you, O God. The selfless service is a yogic practice that brings peace and equanimity of mind. Can we not change the mind? So Krishna tried. Oh yes. Work done with selfish motives is inferior. Oh, selfless service to the selfless service. Therefore, be a selfless worker, Arjuna. Sarah, fight your uncle on this, that. Oh, Arjuna, those who work only to enjoy the fruits of their labor are very unhappy because one has no control over the results. No, you know what I believe in? That movie, Braveheart. I see the speech when he says, would you not fight? Braveheart movie quote. You've come to fight as free men. Thank you, I am DB. Oh, sorry. You can see it's very small. I need stronger glasses. Ah, William Wallace. Every man dies, not every man really lives. William Wallace. And if this is your army, why does it go? Veteran, we didn't come here to fight for them. Young soldier, home, the English are too many. William Wallace, Sons of Scotland, I am William Wallace. Young soldier, William Wallace is 7 feet tall. William Wallace, yes, I've heard, kills men by the hundreds. And if he were here, he'd consume the English with fireballs from his eyes and bolts of lightning from his RC. Scottish Army laughs. So, I am William Wallace, and I see a whole army of my countrymen here in defiance of tyranny. You've come to fight as free men, and free men you are. What will you do with that freedom? Will you fight? Veteran, fight against that? No, we will run and we will live. William Wallace, fight and you may die. Run and you live. At least a while. And dying in your beds. Many years from now, what's happening to me? Languishing. Would you be willing to trade all the days from this day to that for one chance? Just one chance to come back here and tell our enemies that they may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom. Yelling in Latin, Scotland forever. William Wallace, voice over in the year, okay. Now you want, yes, now, yes, definitely. Fight. See. Do not languish. Fight. Fight. Thank you so much. I need a break again.